Rudolph, the Caring Reindeer by Violet Mannering. It was nearly Christmas. Santa was fixing toys and getting ready to wrap them. Rudolph had finished work for the day, and he was at home watching an Australian wildlife program about the most bizarre creature he'd ever seen before.
Wow!
It looked kind of like a duck and kind of like an otter. Rudolph was amazed and happy to see such a beautiful and strange creature. Do you know what it's called? Have a guess. Rudolph found out that it was a duck-billed platypus, and it could be found in waterways and creeks. But then Rudolph found out something that made him very sad. Humans were being very careless with their plastic and rubbish. It was getting into the waterways and making all the creatures sick.
Poor platypus. It's not fair that their homes are being ruined with all the plastic waste and rubbish.
He needed someone to talk to about his worries, so he went for a walk in the forest to find Gaia the Earth Fairy. She was a protector of all the nature spirits.
Rudolph, you're troubled about the animals. You think there's nothing you can do, but there are two gifts you have overlooked, my sweet friend.
Gifts? Please tell me, Gaia. What are they?
Put your hoof on your heart and feel your love. That is your first gift, caring. Put your hoof on your forehead and feel your brilliant mind. That is your second gift, thinking. And together, they will help you solve many problems.
Thank you, Gaia.
And don't ever give up, my friend. Every caring heart can make a difference through their actions.
Yes, but how?
Well, there's the 3 magic R's for a start. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce waste. Reuse things rather than throwing everything away after just one use. And lastly, recycle. Did you know that plastic can be recycled to make other things like chairs, bags, even buildings?
Rudolph was amazed. He closed his eyes and put his hoof on his heart, and then his forehead, and he suddenly had a brilliant idea. He raced back to Santa's workshop. Bursting through the doors of the workshop with a sense of great urgency, he told Santa and the reindeers all about the plastic waste and rubbish problem. He thought the reindeers would feel like he did about how urgent it was, but they were smirking and giggling. He asked them what was so funny, and Dasher, the fastest and biggest reindeer, laughed even harder.
You know what your problem is, Rudolph? I mean, apart from your ridiculous glowing nose, it's that you care too much. What kind of a silly idea is this 3R thing? Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Rudolph went outside for a moment to collect his thoughts. He didn't like being teased or having his ideas laughed at, but he wasn't going to let them get the better of him either. Just then, Santa called Rudolph back inside.
These reindeers have something to say to you, Rudolph. I had to remind them that the whole idea of Christmas started with the idea of caring. Caring is your superpower, never something to be mocked. I love the idea of recycling, and I'm putting you in charge of overseeing it. The rest of the reindeers are collecting poop this week, so we can try out biofuel on the sleigh. Now, Dasher?
Dasher apologized to Rudolph for being mean, and so did the other reindeers. He told him he'd been jealous that he hadn't thought of the idea first. Rudolph forgave them, and they got on with their Christmas preparations. But this time, it was way more fun because they were wasting less, reusing things and having recycling competitions and games. It was Rudolph's favorite Christmas ever. Not only did they all team up to help the animals, he even finally got to meet a real duck-billed platypus when they flew through Australia. And remember, you might not have a red nose, but you have the same gifts of heart and mind to help you in your life too. Rudolph saved Christmas, and you make the world a better place every time you act on your caring thoughts and feelings.